God's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make, and Gallus's remains to lay to rest. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Mercer lied to the Guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the Guild. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. Mercer...
Oh, come on.
Mercer
Damn
doesn't
menu.
need to die. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back... He was a scholar, a master thief and a natural leader. Everyone respected him and followed him without question. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We're very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust no one else.
So, Mercer was the one that killed Gallus. Very interesting. Wonder what these ruins are here. Oh, hell. This guy's pretty weak. Just a normal dragon. I shot him up the nose. Or as near as you can with the model. Soul snares, huh? And we got another dragon soul. Some sort of well, probably like a ritual. Maybe it's like a ritual site or something. So, like I said, there's got to be. I bet it's related to a quest. Let's look at that. Seem to have a good track record at. Declaring that kind of stuff. Obviously, it was once part of a larger structure, though. This is like a aquifer, aqueduct, or something. Yeah, not aquifer, but aqueduct or some kind of drainage system. And then you got these stones situated in a Kind of a circular pattern or something. And a bottomless well. We should do that. Save so in case we do crash. Don't lose any progress. How many Dragon Souls do I even have? That's a good question. I have... Well, there's supposed to be like a listing. Oh, there we go, 5. I have 5 Dragon Souls. So I didn't even have disarmament. Wow. Cool. Zune. Zune. Zun. There we go.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Okay. Well, there's Winterhold. You really can't help but think that, you know, the College of Winterhold had something to do with the Great Collapse. I just look at it, it's just sitting there. It's like one of the only major parts of the city still standing. And it seems to have been singled out. Guess we'll never know, though. Maybe there's a quest somewhere that goes into it or something. What the hell? Something's attacked that guy. Oh, a bunch of Stormcloaks. Alright, no, maybe those are Imperials. Or are they? I don't know. Let's see. No, those are Stormcloaks. Yeah. Rot Fiend. Who the hell? Quad Dojo. And you guys are weak.
Well met, traveler. I am Kadojo, a monk making the pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura.
Daedric monk.
Then today will be no different than any other. For while I recognize Azura's place in the pantheon of the Divides, the Daedra hold no particular favor in the doctrine I follow. Some may see the line between Aedra and Daedra as a means of separation, when the divide itself is the true nature of our existence. It is in the eye of the storm that one finds balance, and with balance comes the flourishing of life.
Huh.
I follow the path of balance through opposition. The Aedra and Daedra are the embodiment of this mantra. It is a common misconception that these balancing forces are the spirit of good and evil, a reductive and flawed interpretation. The Aedra are the agents of stasis and order. The Daedra are the essence of change and chaos, for chaos itself cannot be an agent of anything. When the two are in balance, time progresses at its natural flow. The world changes as it stays the same. All though in truth, it is not for us to attach labels to the creators. If mortals cannot divine the nature of themselves, it is quite presumptuous to try the same with the gods.
Interesting.
I was trained as a priest of Stendar, but I felt the temple did not do enough to disavow the militants who walk the land in his name. I considered converting to the Temple of Julianos, and had packed for the great chapel in Skingrad to begin my training. There was only one item I could not find, my copy of the book, Aedra and Daedra. I scoured every corner of my quarters, until at last I saw it. It was placed on top of a high bookshelf. Now, they say those who hurry only slow themselves in the end. If only I heeded such sage advice. Instead of reaching for the footstool, I attempted to climb the shelf, only to fall flat on my tail. However, as it so happens, I lost my balance but gained my footing. For when my head struck the ground, I had a vision.
Landed on their feet.
We Khajiit are quite adept, but the divine saw fit to change that. When I struck my head on the ground, I lost consciousness, but gained clarity. I saw Aedra and Daedra in the stars, side by side. They made no distinction between themselves, for one were all, and all were one.
Interesting. So, off to Winterhold we doth go.
Careful with those flames, unless you plan on torches.
So, I'm there.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. The eye of Magnus, here but lost, slipped through our grasp. Oh, there may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing. Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences. Good day.
So, Maribel would give that to you, though, if she's still around, I think. At least I think I'm pretty sure it was Maribel. So that's interesting that it got shoved off onto another NPC. Though, to be honest, I've never seen him around here before. I just don't remember seeing him around here.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
I still can't believe it. You, the Archmage? Never would have guessed it.
Actually, this is the student dorm, isn't it? Yeah. I want the other one. The Hall of Countenance, not the Hall of Attainment.
Tolfdir is Master Wizard. Certainly didn't anticipate that. And to think Mirabelle questioned my allowing you into the college. I can just imagine the look on her face now. There's nothing more I can teach you.
Really?
All right then.
Mystic Tuning Gloves. Grand Soul Gem added. Ain't there, where are you, you jackass? Show yourself.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic. Why are my research materials constant? I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
So...
Until next time.
So it's good to come in here to pick up all these things. It's all this stuff to pick up. After a while, anyway. From potions to ingredients.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects.
Well, I have no ready clue where there's that. I better not. Last time I tried that during this mission, I ended up dying. That might have been because it wasn't cleansed. Guess that's not one of the ones that needs to be worked on.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Searches. Well, you're not as old and decrepit as you look. And besides talking to the Archmage there, you jackass. Don't make me come over there and Archmage you to death. Because unlike... what's his name, the other one, I don't have a problem doing it.
Greetings, Archmage.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
What's with this phantom thing?
I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage.
Yeah, not you.
Eleanor, the library is in disarray.
There are few places
When
where
books
one
are
can
strewn
survive.
about here and there, it makes it impossible to determine if it has been checked out. I'm sorry. It's just...
Well, Well, let's go see if we can find Ainther here. Probably off making some sort of back under the table deal here, backroom deal. Might as well get the level here going. Magica. Yeah. Pickpocket. Speech. It says speech level 70. Oh, it's 60. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense then. About enchanting. .95 requires level 100. Well, I've got the enchanting station up there. One down in here too. Maybe we can go enchant up a couple levels here.
I'm always available should you need me, Archmage.
That's it, huh? The other time you had to do ones out there along the path as well. That's not in there. It's over on the other side. Well, that's alchemy, though, not enchanting. Well, no, there's both, I suppose.
These sands are cold, but Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Turn to 12th gear. Okay, let's go. Have words with 12th gear. Probably about the Aftershock quest.
After all that it's been through, the college still stands. In no small part thanks to you. Very good. I'm sure the Jarl will be quite pleased. Pleased enough to justify the significant amount of gold offered to the college to rectify the problem. I think it only fitting that the Archmage personally receive a large portion of the reward. Well done.
1,500, huh?
All right then.
I still can't believe it. You, the Archmage, never would have guessed it.
Onmund. Jazargo. Alright, back up here. Just gotta find whatever his name was. Give me back these gloves. I can try and find Ainther too. Let's see. Not sure her ingot's down here, isn't it? Oh, we can get that as well, I suppose. Frozen Hearth. I'll pick this up and then we'll call it for today. Got a fair whack of footage. Like 3.5, maybe 4 hours total.
It's so good to see you again. Need something? Mm-hmm.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Run mirror.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there.
Really?
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
If you've business with the college,
Dagger.
you're welcome to
Dogger.
stay here. It's where
Let's
most
see,
of our
rumors.
business comes
Let's see
from.
some rumors.
They say Fallion and Morthal studied vampires. Draugr and all matter are undead.
And let's see, Rising at Dawn. Interesting.
Aster says his cause says the college makes lots of bad things happen. The mages have seen it nice.
Just glad all that business with Malin is over with. What did you need?
Words of Clanmother. Huh. Also try the books in there too.
All right.
There's not many people left in Winterhold. So I only have Aster to play with. And hence he's in need.
Yes. What is it?
Oh, there's
Can I
Anchor.
help you with anything else? Shh. All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me at my quarters. Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Seriously? Falmer have language? You gotta be kidding me.
No.
What the hell?
However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Well, I did expect it to be.
In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight and had a very prosperous society. Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled our own. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the thousands to drive them from their snowy homeland. The Falmer retreated underground and forged an uneasy alliance with the dwarves, who ended up betraying them. This betrayal made them what they are now, horrible, blind monstrosities, with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Why shouldn't I? The Falmer have killed more than a fair share of my acquaintances. They're animals. They show absolutely no pity or remorse. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. It should be on my table. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the Falmer language. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about the details.
Interesting.
Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth, Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. He was a dear friend of mine, and a surprisingly astute pupil of academia. He was devastated when he was killed. I suppose that risk always coexisted with his line of work. I just never thought his luck would run out. For the thrill, of course. He was quite clear that he felt more in his element climbing through a window rather than hunched over a dusty tome. Ah, yes, quite an amusing anecdote, actually. I caught him trying to break into my laboratory.
What?
I was about to show him the error of his ways when he made a curiously astute comment about my research notes. I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation. Who would have imagined it would lead to such a strong friendship?
That's hilarious.
Calzamo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Oh, there it is. Not really. I mean, we had dealings with him earlier on, I believe.
The mages don't let us go in the college.
So, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching the videos. Hope you enjoyed them. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below in the comment section.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
If you haven't done so already, I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our channel. And I will see you next time.